Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business on this. Don't sleep on the Dallas Cowboys report because you literally cannot sleep on the Dallas Cowboys because things that happen late in the evening, late at night, first thing in the morning. So you want to be up to speed with all that is America's team. And I am a creature of habit. You know, a lot of people say that, man, when you skip that whole thing. We know what you're going to say, hello, friends, yada, yada, yada. But I'm used to doing the same thing. I don't have scripts. I don't have a teleprompter in front of me. So if I don't start it off the way I normally do, I don't know if I'm like one of those, like Rain Man or something like that, where I got to have everything exactly the same or I lose it. But I don't have coffee this morning. And this is an important thing, and I'm going to get to Cowboys and all you young pups, you don't have to worry about this and things. But there is a lot of cancer. It's around. I mean, we hear about people left and right with cancers. And there's so much stuff in the environment, things that I don't know that we can eliminate it. But the key on cancer is catching it early. And the reason I don't have my coffee this morning, and it is literally driving me crazy, in fact, I've been on a liquid diet for the last 2 days, is I have to have a colonoscopy. It's not something you want to do, but it's something you've got to do. Basically, colon cancer is a silent killer. When symptoms show up, it's too late. And the only way they can find out is by doing that colonoscopy. So if you're 50 years of age, go have that colonoscopy. I had mine at 51. They discovered some oversized polyps, and that's why I've got to do them every 2 years because those polyps turn into cancer. So it's no joke. And I say and I beg you, don't wait. But
CMB. CMB. Man, we all we got. Am I my brother's keeper?
yes, I am my brother's keeper. We are all we got. And that's the truth. We're Cowboy fans. We support the team. We love the Cowboys. And we are all we got. You know, we look at teams like Tampa Bay. We don't have any hate against Tampa Bay or Chicago. We could really care less. But everybody out there hates the Dallas Cowboys. We all we got, including the NFL. We can't get a break, can't get a call. Don't get the benefit of the doubt. If it's a questionable call, it'll go against us. Sure, holding can be called on every single play, and pretty much it seems like it is whenever the Cowboys have a big play. Yet guys can wrap around the neck of players, and it's never called because we are all we got. And looking at this team right now, we'll make the playoffs. We played great at home. We've done nothing on the road. But the season, which has been a roller coaster ride, we know how it started off going downhill against Carolina and, came up a little bit when we beat the Giants. And then it was going, we went up when we went to Jacksonville and beat them. And then all of a sudden it went back downhill. We lost to Tennessee. And all of a sudden we went up the big hill. Those 5 games straight, especially New Orleans. And then had that letdown. That, in a nutshell, is an NFL season. And you can look at every team out there that's had that. Pittsburgh Steelers have a great win against New England. But before that, they lost 3 games. The Texans, what did they lose? The first 3 games, 4 games before they played us? And then all of a sudden they go on a big run. The Rams, killing everybody. And now, last 6 games, not so much. That is football. That's the nature of the beast. And it's so funny because living here outside Washington, D.C., and listening to the Redskins station, when the Redskins have been playing great, oh my God, everything's wonderful, hunky-dory and everything else. You know, we're going to be in playoffs. We can go make a run and everything. They lose one the next week, everybody needs to be fired. And I swear, it's almost comical because if you change the name of the team, it sounds just like the fan in Dallas. You win, things look a lot brighter than when you lose. But that's the nature of the beast. Tyron Smith looks and says, you know, hey, I'm happy to be a Pro Bowler and stuff, but I got to look within myself and make sure that I can be even better. And he can. He's been battling with all kinds of injuries and things like that, got the big old knee brace on his arm and stuff. But they are all doing everything they can. Zach Martin is working his ass off to get back on that field. That guy is a warrior. He does not like the fact that he missed his first professional game. But I think we're going to see a team that comes out against Tampa Bay with some urgency. A team that's going to come back, and I think they're going to take care of business against Tampa Bay. These guys are young. And unfortunately, sometimes us Cowboy fans, that we have to realize that we are all we got. We're like crabs in a barrel. It's bad enough that out there, they hate us, that they want to divide us, that they want to put us down. We as Cowboy fans are on two different sides of the fence. And see, here's the thing. People say, you're hating on Tony Romo. No. See, open up your mind and understand what the message is. I defended Tony Romo when everybody said that Tony Romo was Tony Ono. My YouTube channel wasn't very popular. It was on Facebook. But I defended him. I have nothing. If I had something against Tony Romo, why would I have Tony Romo autographed Jobu t-shirt? Why would I have done It's Very Bad to steal Jobu's rum in Tony Romo's locker in 2014, his best year ever? Jobu wore that jersey until 2016. I have no hate for Tony Romo. The reason I bring that up is because I hear so many things that if Tony Romo had this offense or this and that and the other, we'd be a Super Bowl. Dak is trash. I'm trying to bring out, when I talk about a guy like Jared Goff, or I talk about a Matty Ice, or I talk about a Tony Romo, you guys have it stuck in your head that every single play that every quarterback other than Dak Prescott is always perfect. But understand, you're only getting one side of the equation, that we're focused in on Dak Prescott alone. He is micromanaged like nobody else in the NFL. If you look at Aaron Rodgers right now, Aaron Rodgers is throwing the ball away like 47 times in the last 3 games. Aaron Rodgers is not throwing people open right now. Aaron Rodgers is not doing the things that Aaron Rodgers normally does. Doesn't mean he's not a great quarterback, because he is. But things happen. He doesn't have the team or the coaching staff that is doing it, the job. You look at a Jared Goff, who his rookie year did not look like an NFL quarterback. Next year looks fantastic. The beginning of this year breaks some records, and now is in a slump. These things happen, and that's why I bring these things up. But if you look at the numbers, and I know numbers mean nothing to some of you guys, take Jared Goff, take Carson Wentz, and take Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott has more yards and touchdowns than these guys do. But I know that's not where I want Dak to be 2 years or 3 years from now. With this limited offense, with the limited coaching, what I'm saying is understand exactly where he is, but it's not the be-all, end-all. Because quarterbacks miss players. Quarterbacks overthrow. Quarterbacks sometimes have miscommunications. Look around. It's there with everybody. And when you say, get him out of here, he's a bum, my question to you is, Who are you bringing in? Who are you getting? The Redskins went to Burger King to get a quarterback, last week. They spent $70 million guaranteed for Alex Smith, and he may never play football again. Look at Kirk Cousins with Minnesota. They may make the playoffs, but do you fear Minnesota going all the way? Jimmy Garoppolo got a king's ransom, made it through, 3 games this season? The Cardinals, they brought in Sam Bradford, $20 million, and he played in 1 game. Who are you going to get? Quarterbacks do not grow on trees. You can't just say, dump that guy, we'll take somebody else. It doesn't work that way. So what you have to do is make the most of that player. Now I know I say we all we got. And I know what I should do is ignore the trolls. And I try to. Although sometimes I get a little mean streak in me and I like to go after them. Because sometimes it is fun. But when people call you a crook who don't know anything about me or anything I do, I'm going to call you out. I'm going to defend myself. Because understand, what I do, I don't just show up and boom, magically everything's here. I have a screwed up body, which I guess is a blessing and a curse in the same sense. I literally have to get up about every 3 hours and move. If I don't, my body just locks up. And during the time of me moving around, I'm constantly researching, figuring out what's going on, finding the numbers, the statistics, finding out everything that I can. Doesn't mean that everything I say is going to come out perfectly because it's football. And I don't know anybody who has made more than 50% of any of their predictions to ever come right in football. But I do my research constantly. I give my time. First thing in the morning, I'm up, go to the bathroom, take care of that business, walk the dogs, and then I'm right here, giving my thoughts and time and everything. During the day, I go to my job and I do construction work. You might see me doing drywall or demo or hell, snaking a sewer line. I work hard. And all the things that you see and hear are things that I've had to buy to do this because I'm taking this to another level. I'm constantly trying to evolve. I built at my cost and expense all of this kind of stuff, the cabinetry and things. I'm thinking about actually adding another one on so that way I have a second monitor. So that way when we do Skype ins, it'll be kind of like around the horn where you see all of the television screens. So it's like I actually have people here with me. I'm looking into purchasing a streaming kit, production streaming kit. It's about $9,000. So that way you can actually edit all of these things and do like production work like you would see on a regular TV show. Buying another Mevo camera. They're on sale actually before Christmas, 20% off. $700 camera, so I have a second one. So when I go to places like Lucky's, that I can have the fans on a cam, that I can produce that so you can see the reaction in real time. As I use the software, the streaming kit, you can actually see the score and what's going on from the games, from the feed for the NFL. Constantly working. And when I go to do things like, say, these shirts that I give away, I have to pay for the shirt. I got to pay for the autograph. I got to pay for the frame. I have to pay for the shipping. And the motto of this is, I love doing this. I absolutely love this. I love having the connection with you guys. And I feel like with some people, now maybe you don't like me, maybe you don't like my channel, maybe you don't like what I do. As you put it, I'm a tele-evangelist. But when I have a guy like Mark Simpson, who just loses his fiancée, and I try and help him with that. When I hear like Joseph, the pistol over here from Joseph, who has a sick wife and says that he likes to come here and listen to the channel and stuff because it takes him away from the pain and suffering that he has. When I meet fans and hear their stories and stuff, I absolutely love it. I feel like I am doing something good to help other people. So that's what I do. So now you understand what I do. Explain to me how I am a crook. That's all I want to know. Because I work hard at this every single day. And I work hard to make it better every single day. I get it. You may not like Dak Prescott. You may not like my message. You may not like me because of the color of my skin. That's cool. That's where this is a free country where you can do and say what you want within reason. Can't yell fire in a movie theater. But nobody says you have to be here. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So, guys, get ready for Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're going to be at Lucky's Sports Bar again this weekend, and I'm hoping that I'll see a whole bunch of you guys there. We had a ball, except for not winning the game, but we had so many fans up in there. It was incredible. So I've got to go ahead and get ready to go get this colonoscopy, and hopefully won't be any bad news with it. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo, and I'll see you guys soon.